Everyone. My name is Angeline James, and I am the Adult Programming Specialist for the Cuyahoga County Public Library. And I am, a few months ago, I'm presented to you previously on different digital resources that the library offers. And last time I met with you, we talked about the database creative bug, and I have been asked to come back to talk about Kanopy and Hoopla, which are our two video movie free streaming sources. So I will just hop right into that tutorial. So I'm going to share my screen. Where did it go? There isn't sound to it, it's just me talking. So we're all going to start here. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yep.
Yes, okay. So we're all going to start here at cuyahoga-library.org. Some updates since last time that I like to share. We now have this Ask Us feature to our website, so you can chat immediately with a librarian to get your answers or information that you're looking for. It can be something as simple as, where can I find Canopy, or what are your hours, or something a little more complex about, I need a phone number or a resource for something, and a librarian is standing by and will answer your questions for you. So that is right there. But if you're not interested in that, you can just click on no thanks and it will go away. Our branches are hosting another Harvest for Hunger event. If you have any donations, food donations that you would like to contribute, you can take those to your local branch between the hours of March 21st and April 3rd. If you click here, there'll be more information on that. These are some of the items that we're looking for. We cannot accept anything that is in glass, or items that can be need to be refrigerated, or anything that is damaged or expired. But things that we can use are peanut butter, pasta sauce and cans, tuna, chicken, cereal, beans, vegetables, box entrees. If you're interested in donating those, we greatly appreciate it, and that is in support of the Greater Cleveland Food Bank, who just does amazing services for our communities. So we're back here at cuyahoga-library.org, and we're going to scroll down here to this blue line that says Digital Collection, and we will click on it. Move this over. Okay, so this is the home base for all of our digital collection. In the past, I've talked about ebooks and e-audiobooks, and today I'm going to be talking about movies and TV. So these are movies and TV that you can access from your tablet or phone, or if you have a smart television, you can download an app and watch it through there. So first we're going to start with Canopy. So I'm going to click on Access Canopy. Another thing I like about Canopy is they have this Access Canopy Kids, and I will show you that as well. Down here, there are helpful guides, Hoopla Help, Canopy streaming guides, and information down here about downloading the apps. So first, we'll access it here. And if you're on a laptop or a tablet or a phone, you can access it through here. Because you access it through the Cuyahoga County Public Library, you'll see that here. If you have never signed up for the service, you will click on Add Library Card. And then you will type in your library card number here. and then you'll type in your library PIN. If you don't have a card, you can click down here. It's really tiny, but it says need a card, apply with your library here. And you can do the process online.
What if you don't remember your PIN?
It's usually the last four numbers in your phone number. But you can call your local branch. They may be able to reset it to a generic number over the phone, so that you can reset it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I've already created an account following the instructions here. You will need an email address as well, but I presume that most of you have an email address because you're on this call. So now I'm going to log in, and I'm going to use my email here, ajames@cuyahoga-library.org. And then I have a specific password that I use for this site. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is Canopy. Canopy is a lot like other streaming services like Netflix, but it's free. Let's see here. So we have movies, and we're adding new movies all the time. Our documentaries are outstanding. There are world movies, TV series. What are they? The PBS documentaries are on here. Right now, the South by Southwest Film Festival is happening in the Southwest. And so they've curated a little collection here of previous movies from South by Southwest. And there's other, if you're just browsing, there are other collections. This is a collection for Women's History Month. Everyone's got a little, the buzz on the Oscars and the nominees. These are some previous ones. There's some very interesting films regarding the Ukraine and Russia. One thing I really love about these is we have what's called great courses. 24. So this one is a great course, and these are, they can be a few episodes, but sometimes they can be longer episodes, and they go into history or culture or biographies. I'll go back to Canopy. So say we have found something that we want to watch. I will choose Leap. What does connect? Oh. Come on, screen. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, so you will click here and it would, you could then start watching a movie from your device. And it offers other suggestions. If you like Leap, you might like these other movies. It does play a little trailer that you can watch that before you connect. There's also Canopy Kids, which I like. And these are all children's content. So there are some things that, some series that you would see on PBS. You can watch them here. There's some read-along story books here. Those are nice. It's just like the turning the pages of a book, and the book is then narrated. Sesame Street is here. There's more story times. There's also Spanish content. And this is also, they have different collections as well. Funny stuff, myths and fables, and most of the content is based on books, children's books, or stuff that is on PBS, or just appropriate children's content, and usually has some like learning educational element to it. There's also an opportunity for learning languages. I like this one. If you have grandkids or small people in your life, I feel pretty safe letting my kids watch this because there's not many places for them to go astray. We like a lot of the stuff on here. With my kids, they've discovered some stories that I did not. I wouldn't have, they discovered some favorites. And also it's fun to see some of our favorite storybooks that we like to read at home narrated and put to animation. And when you're in Canopy Kids, you stay in Canopy Kids unless you purposely exit. So there's also an opportunity. I have to move this little thing over. Like Creative Bug, if you happen to watch that, if you go through here, let's Death at a Funeral. I know I want to watch that one, but that's not something I'm in the mood for right now. I can click on this little plus sign for my list, and then it's now added to my watch list. So say it's a Thursday night and I'm looking forward to watching a movie, but I don't know exactly what I want to watch. I can go here to my watch list and it will be like, oh, Death at a Funeral. I did want to watch that. Or if I've already watched it, I can click on remove and it's not there anymore. It will also keep track of your viewing history. I have not watched any videos yet. In case you want to go back and be like, what was that film with that actor and that thing happened? It'll show what you've watched in the past here. So, okay. Oh, wait, there was opportunities for parental controls. Oh, I didn't do that. So if you want to make sure that your the kids are watching age-appropriate content on your Canopy, you can create a 4-digit PIN number that's unique to you. And in order to turn parental controls on or off, you would then need to enter that PIN to do that. And then you can limit things like only show films that have this rating. Just in case you have, I mean, go back to Canopy. Just because you might not want your 6-year-old watching Death at a Funeral, or, or a pretty gritty documentary. What are some of the ones that I've liked on here? Ken Burns. These are the a lot of the PBS series and documentaries are on Canopy, which I love. Ken Burns, I love his documentaries, and so I've accessed those. I've first learned about those on PBS. He has one on country music that is just amazing. I'm always riveted by his collections. Mark Twain, just really, really interesting stuff. So not only is there entertainment, but there's also educational content on there. Are there any questions about Canopy before I head over to Hoopla? Let me open up my screen. No? Okay. So I'm going to exit out of Canopy, and I'm going to go back to cuyahoga library.org. So again, cuyahoga-library.org, and I'm going to scroll down to the digital collection. And here we have Hoopla. Hoopla is another movie and TV show streaming resource. And I'm going to go ahead and log in here. It does exist. Well, I guess we'll go through sign up, even though I did this earlier. Sorry, everyone. So when you go to sign up, it will ask you for an email. It will ask you then to confirm that email. And then you will have to create a password that is unique to you, but you will remember. And click on agree. It will then ask you which library system you belong to, and you will click Cuyahoga County. And when Cuyahoga County appears in this top box here, you will then click on next. It will then ask for your library card number. Oh. Wait just a second as I try my other library card number. Okay, so with Hoopla, you're permitted to have 30 instant downloads a month. Hoopla also offers movies, music, comics, graphic novels, and television. So again, very similar to say Canopy. There are different titles here. These are some featured movies. You could limit it over here to just children's titles if you wanted to. We have if you wanted, let's see, movies that were just released in the last 30 days, you can click on here. And when you see something that might be interesting to you, I'm going to go ahead and click on this Girl on the Mountain. And it will give me a little synopsis about this. The stars down here are, you know, what different users have rated this film. I see that it has 3.5 stars. Once you borrow this, it is available for 3 days after you borrow it. So with Hoopla, you more check out items to be viewed. With Canopy, when you click on them, you watch them like instantly. I mean, you watch this instantly as well, but there's a limitation on Hoopla checkouts. So we see the rating here. It's rated R. The movie is 1 hour and 34 minutes. It's a suspense thriller, but maybe I'm looking for more of a drama. I can click on drama and it will show me other dramas. Let's see here. Up here under browse, if you know something specific, you can look for it here. But you can go up here to browse and look at television. There's a variety of different television series, mysteries. There's also language courses, just like there is with Canopy. Some of like the reality TV shows are on here, like Hoarders. Let's see, we'll click on this one. A detective thriller here. Lucy Lawless stars in this contemporary Australian detective drama as a retired cop who can't start solving crime. So, and this one is listed by episodes, and it gives you a little synopsis here. So if you want to start with one, you go ahead and click on one and then borrow it. And then you could go back and click on two, et cetera, and it will start playing on your screen. If you like something, you can click on the heart there and it will save into your favorites. And again, this could be something that you want to watch later or something that you liked watching. So say we're back at My Life is Murder season 1, Acorn Television. They do a lot of British television series. So those are listed here. So if you borrow DVDs from the library, we may not have season 1 of some of the popular series, but you can start watching them here. Go through there. Let's see, back to browse. Now, we got here through movies and television, but Hoopla also has other content on it. A lot of folks like Hoopla, there's a music option. So you can download music straight, again, listening to it through your device. You can check it out. So rather than checking out, say, a physical CD, you could temporarily download the Encanto soundtrack to your device, but it's only available for 7 days. So now we could play Encanto. So that's fun. It has new releases, older releases. Encanto's the new Disney movie. There's some other film soundtracks on there, but a variety of artists are on Hoopla, and that's for listening for music. Let's see, also there are comics, which is another popular feature of Hoopla. There are kids comic books, but also adult graphic novels, teen graphic novels. Some of the superheroes are on here. Big Nate, that is a comic book that's popular with grade school and middle school kids. We have Marvel and DC. So if you have a comic book aficionado in your life, Hoopla is great for comic books and graphic novels. This. Let's see. Our ebook content is limited to graphic novels and comic books. For Cuyahoga County Public Library, the majority of our ebook content is in that Libby app. So, and then binge passes. So we partner with Great Courses. When you borrow a binge pass, you will leave Hoopla. Let me see if this actually, where did it go? Where did it go? So the Great Courses Library Collection, they have, it's like taking video courses on just hundreds of different topics. Like I said before, in Canopy, you know, the real history of pirates, there's 24 different lectures on that. The history of the United States, 84 different video lectures on that. So each one is about a half an hour, and we'll go through from experts on the history of the United States.
Their courses are great.
Yes. Oh, yes. I was talking about them in a meeting this afternoon. I mean, there's business and finance, understanding investments. I think we're talking about some cooking ones. There's just really just incredible value. And we used to get them at the library, and we used to get them in video cassettes, and it would take up an entire bookshelf, all the books, the video cassettes that we had for the great courses. So I'm glad that we can still access them, but and they're accessible all the time, and they don't wear out like VHS tape. So then we're back to Hoopla here. Let's see here. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Were there any questions about Hoopla or Canopy, or would you like me to go through anything again?
Now, we get them on Cuyahoga library.org.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, is that
And then look for the bar that says digital collection. And like in that digital content, like with Hoopla, you check things out for 7 days or 3 days, and it will just then expire from your account. You don't have to worry about like logging in and digitally return it. It just that loan expires. And that's the same with our other e-content, our ebooks and our e-audiobooks. Also, I should bring up that with access, well, in our system, some of our branches are hosting virtual film discussions, and most of those films are all featured on Canopy. So if you were to go to our website, cuyahoga-library.org, and then search for film discussions, that is a fun way to, a fun program to discuss films. And we have, I think there's one in person in our Parma Powers branch, and there's a hybrid at our Brooklyn branch, which means that it's virtual and in person. And then there's also a monthly just virtual film discussion. Any other questions about library services or anything else library that I can answer?
I have a question that's way off this topic.
Okay. I'll do my best.
I went to Wycliffe, actually.
Okay.
Library, and they had their book sale here a month ago, let's say. And I bought quite a few books. I used to have places to take them. Some of those places are no longer in existence or are not up and running, not taking books, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And all these books that I'm not going to throw out, but I'm tired of stumbling over them.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take them back to the library and give them back to the library? And they'll resell them next sale, or?
I don't know Wycliffe's policy, but I know with us, yes, you can donate those and then we can add them back to our book
Well, I
sale.
can take it to any library.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, we're currently accepting donations. Each branch runs their book sale a little different. Many of them have ongoing sales that are just in the front lobby area. Sometimes some branches host like really, really big book sales. So yes, you can donate those materials and we will add them to our sale collection.
Good, thank you.
You're welcome. And we appreciate you donating those books.
I appreciate getting them at a good price. I read constantly. I couldn't afford to buy books at $14, $20
Yeah.
a piece.
I know my mother-in-law just got a portable DVD player because she recently had surgery, and we didn't have any DVDs for her. So I went to the library book sale and bought her a bunch for 50 cents each. It was great.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. These are like $5 a bag.
Oh,
You could stuff anywhere from 14 to 20 in a bag, depending on what size, you know. So,
it's a great deal.
I have a question that you may or may not know the answer to. I saw that the library is borrowing out hotspots. Do you know
Yes.
anything about that? Like how that works?
Yes, so we recently expanded lending of mobile hotspots. So what that is a portable wireless internet unit. So they're high in demand. So what you would do is just like requesting any other book, you would go to the catalog. Actually, I can show you. Okay, so we're here. This is our main catalog here. I'm going to click on, I'm going to type in hotspot. Well, okay, so down here it says mobile hotspot. And we have about 500 copies. There's 99 holds. So you wouldn't be able to go to a branch and pick one up today, but what you can do is you can click on request and then type in your library card number. And your PIN. There's this option here, if you've forgotten your PIN, we can walk you through some steps to remember it, or again, you could call your local branch and they may be able to assist you with that. Wheels are spinning. Okay, and then a box will come up here and asking me what branch I would like to pick my items up at. So you can select it for the South Euclid drive-up window or inside for the South Euclid branch. I work close to the Parma Snow branch, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. This delivery option over here, if I was a member of our Library to You services, there would be a second drop-down menu here where I would be able to click for home delivery for Library to You. But right now, if you are not a member of Library to You, you'd have to pay $3. But I'm going to pick it up, so I'm going to click pick up here and then click submit. And when a hotspot becomes available, I will be notified either by email or text message or phone, depending on how I have it set up. Let's see here, you're gonna see all the thousands of books I have checked out. Here's where you can edit PIN. Where's it? Oh, and then my email is here. That is how I prefer to be contacted when my holds are in. And this is where you could change that. So yes, I want to log out. Come back online. So those are our hotspots, and you can check those out for up to 3 weeks. They do not work out of the country, but if you wanted to travel with them, you could. They're just like having, they're about, the case is about this size, but the hotspot itself lives inside there. It's like almost the size of a phone. And you just connect to it, and then you have portable Wi-Fi. So that's it's a really amazing service. It's great. I've had customers tell me that they travel with them. They're great for folks who do not have internet at their homes. So we're really happy to have expanded that service and have so many now that are available for everyone.
Very
Can you-
cool.
Can you, like say, you're going July 2nd to July 10th, can you put in a request for that time, like now, and hopefully get it, or is it still just a come as come, catch as catch can?
It's still a catch as catch can. I understand that is inconvenient, but that's just how we're able to do it right now. Mhm.
Can you explain that library to you delivery service?
I'd love to. So let me go back to sharing our screen. Let me go back to cuyahoga-library.org, and under borrow, there is Library to You. And Library to You is our homebound delivery service. It is free of service to Cuyahoga County residents who are unable to visit our branches. This shares who is eligible: any adult aged 60 or older, any resident who is at increased risk of COVID-19 or any other due to underlying health conditions, any resident who is physically, visually, or mentally impaired, or any resident who is permanently or temporarily homebound. So it's real simple. What you'll do is you will click here to complete the online application. If you don't have a library card, that's all right. You can go ahead and click your first name or type in your information here, and then just click on this part here, and I'm not a robot, and it will click submit. And then that application will actually go to my department. I work in adult services, and we will review it and get back to you with more information about the Library to You process and how materials are borrowed. Anything current. So how it works is that we will send your requested items to you in a reusable mail pouch through the U.S. Postal Service. You can borrow those for 3 weeks, just like you can our other items. And then upon the end of your loan period, you will just reverse the address card in the envelope and return the package. You can put that in or near your mailbox for pickup by your Postal Service carrier. We do not loan out toys or bookable kits or items through OhioLink or Search Ohio, but we do loan out hotspots, DVDs, books, audiobooks, picture books, music CDs, anything that you would get when you could walk into a branch. If you don't know how to request books, you can call your local branch, and the phone numbers are listed here. Or if you are comfortable with our online catalog, you can request items here. It is a very, very simple process.
That's amazing. I had no idea.
Well, I'm glad I told you. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to, tell our participants and clients about that, because I mean, basically everyone we serve is over 60.
Mhm.
And I mean, so if they're over 60, they don't necessarily have to be homebound. Is that
correct? The requirements are that you are just any adult age 60 or older.
okay?
Or if you are younger than 60, there's the other requirement there. If you're permanently or temporarily homebound. We've had folks sign up who are having surgery and they won't be able to leave the house for 6 to 8 weeks. So they've signed up for Library to You then. And if you sign up for Library to You, you can still use our branches. So you can still go into our branches and order stuff that way. Or if there's a time where you are not able to get to our branches, you can use Library to You that way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's really exciting.
We have, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say we expanded, with COVID-19 and being conscientious of everyone's health needs, we've expanded that as well. So
Yeah, we used to have, so we have a monthly book club that's been meeting virtually through COVID. They used to meet in person, and the volunteer leader would oftentimes go to the South Euclid branch and get, you know, whatever, 5 copies of whatever book they're reading that month. But I mean, I'm definitely gonna let them know if they don't already know about that, because through COVID, it was this whole thing like, well, how do we get these books? And, you know, is this person still going to go to the library and get them? And just all these questions. But if they're over 60 and live in Cuyahoga County, which presumably they pretty much all do, yeah, people should know about that and take advantage of that. So very cool.
Oh, good. I'm glad that I got to share that with you.
Yeah.
When I was on the site, I was like, oh, I wonder if I've talked about this yet. But yeah, it's simple. Or if, you know, you don't, if you're not super, you know, if the computer's clumsy for you, you can call one of your branches and you can have them fill out the application for you. Or if you go to a branch, there's also paper applications. They just ask the same information. We want to make it really easy for you to sign up for Library to You.
Sounds good. Does anyone else have any other library related questions?
Yes, it's not really a question, just something I recently learned about. I'm technologically challenged with smartphones and computer stuff, and I'm a writer, and so I can type into Word, but I don't know how to do some of the other very important things that as a writer I need to be able to do. And the wonderful librarian helper people have told me that apparently you can request an appointment for help to learn how to do particular technological things. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Did they say digital navigator?
Yes, that's what it's called.
Yes. Yes, let me go back to my screen here. So let me minimize this part. Services. Click on home. It's not up. Okay, let me click here. Yes, so our digital navigators can help with your technology needs. And that is, again, another online application. Let's see, how did we get this here? Borrow services, document services. So that is another, again, you could call. The phone number is 216-749-9420 to make an appointment, or you could fill out this below here. The other option is that you could call our branches, and they could type into this form for you or provide you with the phone number for the digital navigators. Yes, and that is a new service that we started this year. and it has been excellent. So I encourage you to take advantage of it. We have a really great team of digital navigators, and no technological question is too small or too silly. We are here to help.
That's just wonderful. I haven't done it yet, but I probably will, to be able to pursue my writing the desire to eventually see this book I'm writing in print.
Yes. Yes, I encourage you. That sounds like a wonderful project.
So if I were to call up and say, how do I get cuyahoga-library.org, where I can just push a button and get it rather than typing it out every time, they could tell me how to do it.
Well, some of our brand,
Is that the kind of things they do?
they do stuff that is a little more in depth, but you could call a local branch and they could walk you through it over the phone. I think what you're looking for is called a bookmark.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I'm
so yes.
technologically handicapped too, believe me.
So that's a great question. You could call a branch and ask to talk to reference and ask your question just like you asked me. And they could show you how to do that. But since I have you on video right now, I could show you how to do it. Let's see here. That's not that one. Share. Okay, so everyone's screen is going to be a little different. But up here, say I'm on a website and I want to save that website. So essentially putting a thumbtack or a bookmark in it. There is this little star in the browser that I'm using, and I'm going to add it to my favorites. So I click on that, and I'm going to click on done. And so up here on my screen, these are all of my different favorites. So these are websites that I have previously, so to click on that, just like I did, let me click on GuideStar. So, you know, I log into my computer, I'm on home and I want to go to the library's website. I just click here and I don't have to type that in all the time.
I knew that and I forgot all about it.
Well, I understand. It's just like, for me, it's like a lot of things. You learn it and it's so easy and then it changes. So let me look
if you
here.
don't do it, you know, for 10 years, you forget. Or at
Right.
least
Yes.
10
Yes.
minutes.
Or 10 minutes.
But you forget where you put it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck, Al. I've had that same problem.
Oh, it's terrible. You know, my kids, they show me something and I do it. Okay, great. And 6 months, 8 months later, I go back to do it and I don't remember. And I call them up. Well, I showed you how to do that. Yeah, but I'm 80 years old, not 40. I don't remember.
I would like to just thank you and the library system for everything that you do.
Absolutely.
You folks are amazing. And the fact that you've been nationally recognized as the top library system in the country for so many years says it all. You folks are fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you. We're very proud of that accomplishment and we continue to do our best to serve our customers.
Well, you do it well.
Sure do. I think back to when I was a kid and went to the library. I mean, that's what it was, books. That was it, nothing else, you know. Now, my goodness gracious, the whole world is at your fingertips, one way or the other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think Ellen's comment is a good way to close. Thank you so much, Angeline, for presenting not once, not twice, but thrice for us with this great, valuable information that hopefully we can all take advantage of now.
Fantastic. Again, happy to be here.
Thank you, Miss Karen, for prompting me how to do this today. I'm sorry I came in late.
No worries. I recorded it too. So we'll get that up on our YouTube channel and send that link out as well. So all right. Well, enjoy the sunshine, everyone. It's beautiful. I'm hoping to get out there.
Yes.